Hello friends, today we are going to study the defects or the imperfections in the crystalline solid. Right? These naturally occurring crystalline solids can have the impurities, and at the time of crystallization process, the crystallization process can occur in the faster rate or the slower rate. When the crystallization rate is faster, then the defects or the imperfections can observed in the crystalline solids. Means you can minimize or ignore these defects or imperfections in the case of solids, crystalline solid crystals, when the crystallization rate is slower. Right? On the basis of these various factors, these defects are of many types. The first type is the point defect. This point defect again having these three major types, that is the stoichiometric defect, this impurity defect, and this non-stoichiometric defect. Right? Again, this stoichiometric defect, it is having these three types, that is the vacancy defect, self-interstitial defect, and this Frankel defect. Right? Again, this impurity defect, it is having these two types, subtypes, that is the substitutional defect and the interstitial impurity defect. Right? Next one is a non-stoichiometric defect. It is having the two types, that is the metal deficiency defect and this metal excess defect. Okay, now see the first defect, that is the vacancy defect. This vacancy defect occurs when the atoms are missing from their original place. Right? The atoms, they lose their original place. Suppose the arrangement of the atoms is in this way, and here suppose this is the empty space. Right? This is the vacant place. Here this atom, it is leaving its original site, or it is missing from its original place, and hence this vacancy, it is created over here. Right? And this type of defect can observe in the case of defect. Right? This vacancy defect, it is due to the absence of particles, and the mass of the substance can decrease due to the vacancy defect. Right? The second one is the interstitial. Second one is the self-interstitial defect. Self-interstitial defect. Here again, simply this self-interstitial defect when occurs, when the atomic arrangement in this way, here you can see. Okay, now see, these are the original places of this all the atoms. Okay, now see, self-interstitial means what? This these particles of crystalline elemental solids occupy the interstitial sites. These are the interstitial sites. Right? Means where the place is available. Interstitial sites means what? Where the place is available, there the atoms can placed. The atom can be the extra atom or the original atom from the crystal. Right? Means this self-interstitial defect can occur when the extra atom occupies this interstitial sites, or the original atom can occupies the interstitial sites. Right? Self-interstitial defect is clear. Okay. Now see, this defect preserved the density of the substance, means no loss of mass. No loss of mass. Why this is so? Because the substances are added at the interstitial sites. Right? The third type is Schottky defect. Schottky defect. This Schottky defect, when it is occurs, when the cation is there and one is anion is there, when the anion is leaving its place and taking the empty space, and here anion when changing its place means it is leaves its original place and taking the place where the place is available, right? Means here the vacancy it is created either by this cation or by this anion, and they are taking the places of one and other, right? Hence this vacancy defect can occur. You can see in this figure, that is these are the anion and cation vacancies. See here cation vacancy and anion vacancy. The cations are smaller in size, whereas these anions are larger in size, right? Here you can say this cation can be missing their places. Here one cation is missing and here one anion is missing, right? And they are taking the position where the place is available. Means in the case of this Schottky defect, here two poles are available, right? If you are taking the example like these are the anions and these are the cations. Okay, here you can see these are the voids which are created over these two places, that is the vacant places, right? One is by anion and one is by cation, and here these two vacancies can be occupied either by cation or here or anion, right? Here there is the existence of these two holes, right? Two holes are created. One is created by missing cation and one is created by the missing of the anion, and such a pair of cation anion vacancy defect is known as the Schottky defect, right? Means the vacant places which are created simultaneously by anion and the cation, it is known as the Schottky defect, right? This is the high degree ionic character defect having the high coordination number, and here the difference is there in between the sizes of this anion and the cation. Okay, the fourth defect is Frankel defect. Frankel defect, here this arises when an ion of an ionic compound is missing from its regular lattice and occupies the interstitial position between the lattice point. Simply the ion, whereas the cation or the anion, it is occupying the interstitial sites in between the lattice, then the Frankel defect can occur. You can see this figure here. This vacancy it is created by the cation, and here one cation it is placed in between these interstitial sites, right? This is the extra cation which is occupying the place of this interstitial anion, right? Here again the vacancy of the cation and cation at the interstitial sites. Simply the cations are taking the place where the interstitial spaces are present, right? This is the Frankel. See the next major type, that is the impurity defect. Impurity defect. In case of this impurity defect, any impurity when added into the pure crystalline solids, then this defect can occur. The first type is the substitutional impurity defect. The first type is substitutional impurity defect. Impurity defect. In this case, the substitutional impurity defect, the impurity, that is, suppose the arrangement of the atoms in this way. Here suppose these are the regular atomic atoms. Here this is foreign atom. This foreign atom, it has taken the place in between these atoms. Means the it gets substituted into the lattice side, right? This is this substitutional impurity defect when found when the foreign atoms they are enter or they are found into the host atom. Here you can take the example of the copper and zinc. Here you can see these are the copper crystal, and here zinc it is placed in between this copper pure crystalline solid, right? This is known as the brass. This is the very familiar example of this substitutional impurity defect. The next defect is the interstitial impurity defect. Simply the name itself indicates the impurity when it is taking the places where the interstitial sites are there. Here if this is the arrangement of the atoms. Here these are the interstitial sites are there, right? These are the interstitial sites are there, and this is the impurity, right? This is the impurity and these are the pure crystals. You can take the familiar example of iron. Suppose this is the iron crystals and the impurity can be added as carbon atom, right? Here you can take the example of this iron crystal which is pure in nature. Here the arrangement of the iron atoms it is there, and the interstitial sites. Here this impurity can be observed of the carbon atoms. Means when on the iron the carbon it is created or placed, then the interstitial impurity defect can occur, right? The last type of the defect is the non-stoichiometric defect. Here the word it is the non-stoichiometric, means here the number of anions and the cations, the number of anions and the cations they are differ in nature. Means suppose here you are having the 5 cations, they are not equal to the number of 5 anions. Means simply the odd even numbers are present in case of non-stoichiometric defect, right? Here this type of defect it is of two types, that is the metal deficiency defect. This defect it is possible when the compounds of the metals having the variation in their oxidation state, right? Here the positive metal ions are missing from their original lattice site and the defect can occur. You can take the very familiar example of this nickel oxide, right? Here this nickel oxide, here the vacancy it is created and again the defect can be observed. Next one is the metal excess defect. Metal excess defect. This metal excess defect is observed when a neutral atom or the extra positive ion occupies the interstitial position. You can see in this figure the extra neutral Zn atom, right? Suppose this is the original crystalline structure. Here this extra neutral, that is the zinc, it is placed in between the interstitial sites, right? And see this interstitial this excess metal impurity defect can occur, right? Non-stoichiometric metal excess defect can observe in the case, right? Here the defects are over. Now in the next period we are going to study the electrical, magnetic and the chemical properties of the crystalline solids, right? Thank you.